Yo, what's up? So today I we need to talk about these upcoming UFC cards. And I'll also talk about the announcements that were made for 331. So just get this out the way real quick. This card is not turning my ad blocker off. This card is pure slop. Um just, just say you're a new fan, you just watched like the McGregor card, for example, and maybe you watched like a fight night since then, and you're like, oh yeah, maybe I'll watch that UFC again. Let me see who the fuck are these guys? Like, look, okay, yeah, I know a good amount of these on this card, but it's like, bro, you think like this is really gonna attract new people or even like fans who watch once in a while, they're gonna look at this shit and be like, bro, I don't even know anybody on this fucking card besides maybe Gamrot. I'm not fucking watching this shit. Shit is ass, man. Um, okay, like main event is fire. You know, you want me to give you my honest opinion? They should have taken all these fucking fights off. They should have just canceled this card, put this on 330 as like the featured fight, and just spread like you could have put Ty Miller on. This is a good fight. These two fights you gotta put on a different card. Like we don't need to see this. Like this is Billy Quarantillo. Quarantillo is the co-main. I don't know if this is like official. Darren Elkins, your featured fight. So like I was like looking at the last Apex card, which was Horiguchi and Minoke Cup. They had like uh Navajo Sterling as the co-main, like an exciting prospect, someone you like actually would be interested in watching. No, we'll give you two fighters who have 7 losses, and then one in the co-main who has 12 losses. Yeah. So like, there are some good fights on this. Like, I mean, like Emmanuel Sosa's probably gonna get a knockout. This will probably be an interesting, fun fight. Like Asplin's actually entertaining to watch. This will probably be a knockout. And then the main event. That's pretty much it. Like, so it's just like they couldn't give us any unranked fighters that we actually enjoy watching besides a few. Like Sal Kill is one of your up like rising stars, right? You know the inventor of, you know um he you maybe you want to actually build him a decent card so he gets, some more people actually watching it, because some people are gonna look at this shit, like even like I said, fans who watch actively, they're gonna look at this and be like, yeah bro, this is ass, I'm not watching this. I'll go like chill with the boys or something like that. Instead, like, I don't even need to watch this shit, it's ass. I'll just watch the highlights. It's just disappointing. And then let's move on to the next card. This is pure fucking slop. Islam and Inger, yeah, okay. And then nobody actually cares about this, if I'm being honest, so it's like, whatever. But then, like, oh yeah, it's an Islam fight, they'll probably stack it, right? Oh no, we'll give you Edson Barbosa, who's like 40, as your featured fight, and then we'll put Monster Abdul Malik and Dustin Stoltzfus as your fucking on the main fucking card. What? Like, okay, Joel Alvarez. It's okay. Like Jalen Turner, Cal Fernandez. It's a pre. These are prelim fights, man. These are prelim fights. This should be a whole prelim, and then you add another fucking prelim, and it's actually like, if these four were on the prelim, and then you had a really good featured fight, like maybe Alexandre Taporia, Ethan Ewing, something like that. I'm like, okay, this is fucking fire. And then you have like three ranked matchups that you're actually fucking excited about. No, I have to fucking watch all these prelim fucking slop, and then I have to fucking watch Mackenzie Dern and Jillian Robertson, and then we get to the main event, which is probably gonna be entertaining, but it has a very good chance of being fucking boring as fuck. It's just, man. Okay, I did just shit on a lot of these fights, but there are some good ones. Like Mirita, I don't know. I'm gonna try to say his first name. Oroblog. He always he has a fun fights most of the time. Besides his fight with Chris Curtis, so I'm pretty sure that was like just boring. Like this, even they're not adding shit to this card. But so if this is the true bout order, I'm gonna be pissed. But this should be at least the featured fight. This is like the fight I'm most interested about. Yeah, it's mostly gonna be on the feet. It's gonna be pretty fun. I would put like this fight as your featured fight. Maybe Joel and Chidi Injukwani. Sorry, I'm like butchering his name. I'll put that on the main card, and then I'll put like Barbosa, Ribovic, and then like I'll put Orably up probably. No, like I literally don't know what else he could have fucking done at this point. There's just like it's just so ass, and it's like, oh yeah, maybe some people pulled out injury. Yeah, Aaron Blanchfield and Jeff Neal. There wasn't any fucking good fights originally either. It's just like, yeah, nah, just here, bro. We'll feed all these fucking fans slop. They're gonna watch anyways. We know they are. It's just so fucking annoying, man. Um, Bro, if I was from Philly and I was like going to my first UFC card, which I'm from Jersey, bro, and I could very well go to this card. I would never fucking pay to see this shit in person, because I uh definitely don't use pirated streams. Who does that? So yeah, I don't even like if this is imagine this was a pay-per-view. They're Bro, I used to have this one friend. He'd like buy all the fucking pay per views. I'm like, bro, like you gotta stop, bro. There's other ways. Um, like for example, there's legal ways to go watch it. You go to like B Dubs or some shit, or you could like go with a few of your friends to the movies. They play it on the big screen. It's actually you know pretty fun. Like you have to just chill with your friends, go get like snacks and shit, and just like there's some weird ass. Like I went for the Ilya and Charles fight, and like as me and my friends are leaving, this dude was like, "Bro, like did that just like ruin your whole night?" I'm like, "No, it's just like that was kind of pretty fucking sick." Like the point is, I'm never gonna pay to fucking watch this shit. I my excitement level is the same on the same level as watching um the last PFL card with Usman and Dakota, and I wasn't excited at all for that. I don't like I that was like the second PFL card I ever watched, and I only watched the main event and co-main. I think I was more excited for the Ryzen New Year's card than I was for this shit. Ryzen is actually underrated, bro. I mean, no, it's not underrated because everybody talks about it. It's actually pretty cool to watch. Like, I actually got into not like an argument, like a debate with the announcer on Ryzen, the English announcer, because we were like talking about when Patchy Mix first fought and like the 19-year-old uh knocked him out or whatever. Um, yeah, no, that's random, but the point is, yeah, again, this card fucking sucks. And this card makes sense. Moicano Ortega, I predicted. Well, I knew that it was gonna happen. I did have Duho Choi versus Vinicius Oliveira, but they gave him Pitbull, which is, I'm not mad at that either. Cheeto Vera is one of the most boring fighters I've ever watched. Charles Jourdain, I hope he subs him. Ryan Gondra should get a KO like pretty easily. Ozzy Diaz is not good. I don't care. Shabaznian and for that's actually a pretty good fight. I'm not gonna lie. Tai Tuivasa. Elaborate. It's just Rebellis by KO. I'm just yeah. And then Gable Stevenson. I keep saying Stevenson. Why? Because Stevenson just makes sense. Why are you? I don't know. Whatever. Mr. Hiccup. Yeah, he's probably gonna just do the same thing he did in his last fight. Like, bro, I don't give a fuck if he's only has 4 fights. Stop. We don't. He. The heavyweight division is not fuck. It is getting better, but it's not fucking good. Where you need to just give him straight bums. Like, bro, give it. Like, I had him versus Mick Parkin. Like, I'm just saying, fuck it, just rush him, bro. He's training with John Jones. This dude was a wrestler. He has the skills to just, yeah, like, bro. We don't want to wait like 3 years to see him versus Josh Hockett or something. Um, I hope this isn't the bout order because this should probably be like the card opener. Giga versus Burrito. Bro, this dude. Every time I hear about Burrito, I just like, Dan Egan, motherfucker. Bro, I just like always think about that. And then as well versus you. This is actually a pretty fun fight. I think so. I just checked like before this. You was supposed to fight Bolaños, who as well lost to, and now they just scheduled them together. And I do think Yu's actually like very skillful, and I think he can be good. It's just he got I think he got a little too like overconfident or too flashy or something. He just needs to like stop doing all those fucking emotes and like keeping his hands up a little. Like he is actually really skilled on the feet. It's just um yeah. And then I just want to talk about this co-main. So Alan Nascimento recently passed away. Rest in peace. That is really sad. And Charles Oliveira, him, really close training partners, friends. Um, so it's like, yeah, give him the time that he needs to grieve and, you know, get locked back into his mental fighting state. Your counter to that is you give Armin Mauricio Rufy. This fight makes 0 sense stylistic. You're just gonna shoot, like, obviously Rufy's gonna have to face somebody who's elite on the ground eventually. Why are you he just beat Michael Chandler, bro. Just give him another striker who's like just I had him versus Holloway, man. Like that fight makes so much sense. I would have just gave Armin the title shot, man. It's just he beat Oliveira back then. He pulled out with the injury. Usually you're rebooking those fights. Um I really don't know what the vision is here. I would have just said, Charles, take your time. We'll wait for you. You're one of our biggest stars, but we really want you to fight Armin. It makes a lot of sense right now. Now, Armin doesn't even have a good argument for a title shot because the division is going to move on. Say Patty goes and beats. I don't even know. If they're doing Usman versus Gaethje, like Usman or Magomedov versus Gaethje, I'm actually in a debate like just giving up on everything. There's no purpose in like thinking, assuming anything. Like they're just idiots if they do that. He's not that good enough to give him a title shot off rip. Like they did that shit with Kaya Sakura. Bro, they made him like cut down to 125 when he was a 35er in Ryzen. And then he got fucking fucked at 125, man. And now he just knocked out Cameron Smother, whatever. I forgot his last name. It's like Smotherman or something. Who's not even in the UFC anymore, but he did knock him out at 135. He actually looks good. So what? They're gonna give Usman uh the title shot off rip for Gaethje's gonna get knocked out. It's like ridiculous. Like he should get like literally the loser of Gamrot and Salkilled in my opinion. And sure, go and pay him whatever you want. Yeah, he's a big name, bro. He's not gonna be champion. He's not. Like this dude went to decision with Paul Hughes twice, something like that. I saw that shit, and bro, I don't give a fuck if you think Paul Hughes is good. He's not top 10 worthy in the UFC. He's not. Like, if we look at the lightweights and really break it down, all of them are beating Paul Hughes like in the top 10. And this dude's going like life and death with him in their first fight. I don't know, man. It's just ridiculous. But yeah, I mean, this back to the main thing. You know, this card is way better than the last two I went over. But yeah, no. Let me know your thoughts on the slop that we have these next 2 weeks. Your thoughts on this co-main, if you like it, dislike it, thinks it makes sense, which I don't, or not, or just your overall excitement on this card. And yeah.